This is 13 West Bank Street, the beautiful townhouse of Harvey Weinstein. He just sold it for about $26 million. He bought it for about $13 million more than a decade ago. But it's just beautiful on the outside. Now, over the years, he had many beautiful parties in this house. That's what it was known for, and for him living there. But obviously, he lives in many different places, so a place like this is just show people like what you have. Here's another view. We'll take a view up close too. Just beautiful looking at the outside. Now here's a closer view. Impeccable. Now, there are good things about Harvey Weinstein and bad things about Harvey Weinstein. I think what's important to remember is that history will be the definer of who he is. I think he has a lot of good points, some bad points, but it's his works that I think will define him later on, as all great creative people have been defined in the past, whether Michelangelo, whether other artists that have created major works. Harvey was an artist and creative, very, very creative at that. Created some great films, created a great idea in the film industry of using independent films versus the major cinemas. He created Miramax, created a lot of great things. So even though he sold this house now, many times you see these entrepreneurs that fight, and maybe they have a problem at one point, but they come back fighting. And I think that's the true mark of a successful person. Not just letting the things attack you, but coming back. And we have many, many examples of that throughout history. So it's to everyone's credit. You know, it's unfortunate what has happened, but I think in the end, the judgment will be based on Harvey's works and the greatness of his works. So let's take a look around also the neighborhood just to see what the other buildings look like and what the neighborhood looks like. This is Bank Street, and we're in the West Village, which is one of the hot areas for people to live in. You can see all these buildings around here. Very nice seeing that. And then if we look around, you see beautiful other buildings around here. And you can just see all these buildings, just beautiful architecture. It's just amazing when you see this architecture. This is why everything around here is so expensive, because these homes that you see here, many of them are just single family homes. And again, like, people use them not necessarily as their primary residence, but as a secondary or a third residence or a fourth residence, because they're so busy doing many things throughout the country and throughout the world. Aren't these homes beautiful? And you can see the architecture of the neighboring homes. Just amazing to live in. And as I said, I'm sure many of the people are not even using the homes that much. And that's expected. I mean, at $20 million a home, it's not going to be easy to buy the different homes around here. You can see how wonderful this is. Now, there in the distance, right behind the tree, is Harvey Weinstein's house. And you can see a very nice house. It's the house with the white top. And you can just take a look at all the other homes around here. This is just to give everyone perspective of what the home looks like, what the neighborhood looks like, so that people understand a little bit better what's going on. Just a beautiful neighborhood around here on Bank Street. And this is why people really like living around here, because it's still close to everything. It's close to West 14th Street and 7th Avenue, even though this is the West Village and the streets are not as ordered as in the rest of Manhattan. But still, being on West 14th Street means that you're still close to everything, from taking taxis to taking the subway to just walking. So that's why everything is so expensive around here. And again, this is just to get perspective as to what the homes look like around here, so that you, the people who are watching, can make your own decision